The pros of being at a freaking dope facility that has 30 21 ounces. You're gonna go throw, and then I'm gonna toss it in your pocket. You're gonna come back, catch, retract, more, release. Yeah, that one. A little dippy. You dip a little bit and your shoulder just pops. Yeah, and I like this because it's heavy. And I don't really want you throwing these hard. I just want you feeling the stretch. And the most mental emphasis is obviously like on the compactness of the arm, the flexion, and finding ways to be loose in flexion. Nice. Good. Now we'll go straight up, left foot forward, same thing. Up into rotation already. And then as I throw it, peel back, but don't allow this to go. And then hands, boom, go. Don't try to create like more counter rotation. I want you to kind of feel like, okay, my hips are in, and I want my torso to just get back to neutral. If you want to get a little counter, that's fine, but I just want to feel like this compactness of the hands, and then, yeah, you're gonna feel like how much rotation you need to just leverage. And it doesn't need to be a lot. I think sometimes you try to get like so much that you get like stuck and then have to fly. Yeah. Nope. Slowly but surely, we're just like adding like movements. No. As soon as you catch it, it goes. It's like, I don't want you to really make a circle. You know what I'm saying? Like I think right now, especially with plyos, overemphasize the compactness, shortness of the arm. And that's so much cleaner. It just probably feels robotic. And even that, I throw it down and you pick it and then just stay like there. It's not like I have to go down. That's a really good rep. Yeah. Yeah. That got me loaded. It's really good, dude. Now we're going side, and I'm gonna toss it to you, and you're gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't overcomplicate the lower half, just like hover. Just hover, I'm gonna throw it to you, and you're gonna catch. Propulsion was the word I wanted to use that time. The propulsion of like catching it, and then that going laterally, right? Think horizontally. You're an east-west guy now. We don't need north-south, dude. We don't need that. I just blew my lat out. Just like simplify it, hover, it's catch, pull the pinball chute back, and then launch from that. Yeah, and we're just gonna feed reps. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna move, the ball's gonna come in at different spots. Your job is just to stick and stay in the same path. Little dip. I'm gonna throw it right to your hand. I'm not gonna miss a freaking spot. And then pull it back like you're pulling the chest without pulling the torso. So feel that, all right? So let's do a little dry. As this pulls back, feel the bug getting squished. Just real, yeah. Just start to connect some neurons. Yep, 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 yep. And that's all it needs to do, right? This needs to go back, this stays locked, right? Yeah. And it can happen, they can work, right? Oh, that's funny, dude. Freaking clip that. Yep, okay, this next one, we're gonna throw it. It's gonna hit me in the nards. And then I'm gonna throw you another ball right after, just because I wanna see the video. And I know you have to feel like super compacted, but I really do believe that's gonna allow this to just go up instead of having to go like around and up. You know what I'm saying? Clean fuego, so. So that's getting like a little here.
What?
Your hand. So see how like this is gonna happen like with your shoulder?
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted you to work more like in a line with your elbow and your hand. Just because I just wanna see like the move. I thought yesterday the few times where like the hand and the elbow were working like in a line, I thought that's when it came out the best. Hey, we just try to bring that vibe, man. Good, that's much better, right? Because it's like now this doesn't have to pull forward, which I think is causing that to go. And then the release of that is, to me,
it's just this.
Yeah. Remember the rhythm things you were doing? You do it in line, right? Instead of like the big dip and the excess counter rotation and rotation. So I was gonna say, if you want to resume that, like think about like getting those revs in, working in line with your hand and your elbow, boom. It's a good, yeah. Hey, did you see what that ball did though?
Yeah, I had that like,
and that's the one that is fun to watch and sucks to catch. And we like those, I guess. Are you a football fan? Okay, that's a little dip. So what's the reason? Hey, but that's what solidifies the freaking impact they have in your life, you know? Minutes and then we're out. Yeah, won't be too long. There's just a difference in how it comes out and how it like gets to me.
Yeah.
Where I see it being leveraged.
Right.
Because the mannerism, the posture, like the finish is all the same. Like it looks the same level intent. It's not like you're throwing it harder, right? It's just coming out better, and I think that's just from capturing more with your hand above.
And having to do less. And honestly, some of those reps feel almost like too easy to the point where it's like, wait, and I think I need to like...
Dude, and that's where I think a lot of people kind of misunderstand the dynamics of the arm.
Right.
Because they're trying to create enough space to propel it into the slot rather than just being patient. That's what I was gonna say with, remember that video where you were throwing on the rapsodo from freaking way back, maybe COVID? And it looks like you just separate your hands and the hand just stays there.
Yeah.
I almost want you to like think that, like think just patient, freaking still, and see like what that allows you to do. Wow, dude, I love that. Yeah.
That felt like it came out.
Dude, it's gonna
fingertips. Like
that's what I'm saying though. I think you have 95 in you. But seriously, look at the way you're throwing right now. Like that's why I want to put the camera back there, because it literally just looks like, but it's a little disconnect, I'd say.
It feels like my arm just is working and whipping faster, just because now it's like the general looseness.
Yeah.
Of like, just stay here.
Just don't mistake looseness for distance traveled. Because I think sometimes when you really start to feel loose, you like, your elbow gets relaxed, and the relaxedness of it dips it. It drops it. So there is a sense of like sturdiness upon separation. The stretch felt is from the boob.
Right.
Right? And I'd say there's a little bit of tension, but it's not tension around the ball. It's just tension to allow that path to happen the way you want it. So go where you're standing. We'll throw like 5. Isn't it weird how like what you feel like versus what it looks like? That's better posture because you're not pulling the front shoulder. You're just clearing it. So when you clear it, that allows you to pull the direction forward. There's a little piece there that's a little like too rotational, I'd say. My goal with you, especially just like these few days, is like, can we just over exaggerate the flexion of things to feel like, to connect the brain dot to it, right? Because like when I asked you where you thought it was, like not super off, but you thought for sure like inflection around the hip.
I thought like at least like a little bit above, and that's like probably
and now this is better because it's not, the dip isn't pulling like the shoulder or anything, like there's the rotation's working good, but I think it's gonna just be a lot more simpler for you to capture that by just staying like quiet, like do less. And I know the thing that happens a lot of times, and you said it, was it feels like too simple and you feel like stuck, right? You feel like you're not creating any energy, you're not creating leverage. Even though leverage isn't really necessarily created by the arm, right?
It's tricky, dude.
It's really tricky. That's tricky. Why sometimes I literally just stay right here and like just like throw, right? Don't even move the hand. You're such a timing like rhythm guy that you're like, okay, I'm gonna throw. Like, just go here, boom.
Oh, shoot.
It's weird, right?
I went to go do it. My brain was like, you're not doing that.
Just rotate and throw. Your freaking hand's gonna be there. You don't really need a rhythmic move to get your hand to work. It should be above your shoulder. Dig into the scap. Remember we did these?
Yeah.
Like dig it in, boom, cervically rotate, authentically. And then from here, it's just,
all right.
Yeah. Freaking comes out cheddar, dude. Don't you dabble in dual retraction. Freaking work on one retraction.
Oh wait, up, down, there we go, boom.
Stick, stick, stick. Pocket, whip, stick. Yeah, cool, dude. Yep.
That didn't feel like it didn't feel like this,
Yeah.
it just felt like.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like when I do it, I just feel like I'm just rotating.
Like,
I'm just pulling and like my arm's just there and it's getting slung. One of these days, let's play catch with the radar gun, just to show you like,
yeah.
you know, you're throwing it from a standstill with basically just rotation, no arm speed, nothing. And dude, it's coming in like freaking hot. And it's just a testament to like, sometimes it is just less is more. Be in the right alignment for you to receive energy.
Wow, that one I did like a brace.
Dude, you know what? You 5-finger death punch when you dip, I believe, because it's like your recognition of, I'm gonna be late. And then you get pushy.
Like, just get it out.
Yeah, because you're releasing of that energy without the arm there. So when the arm's there and you start to release your energy, it's like, that's it. Give me 3 of those. Try to do a little bit more, right? Now can we get to that point? Can we get to the point where you throw it, I throw it back, you catch it, boom. Don't get 2 here.
Yeah.
Patience. Beauty. Now, same posture, a little just disconnect from the floor with your foot. So just a little, just, when you do that, I don't want you to go, watch my hand.
Just stay.
Just stay. If anything, your rhythm comes from pulling the pinball machine back more.
Shizen.
That's freaking cheese, dude.
Yeah. And that felt so just like.
That looks so good. Hey, bookmark that.